You are listening to HSAG Talks, where we help your business grow today, tomorrow.
Hi, this is Vidhi, Gada, Manager, Indirect Tax at HSAG. Our topic for today's discussion is removal of GST audit, a business-friendly move. In Budget 2021, it has been proposed to omit Section 35(5) of the CGST Act and substitute Section 44 of the CGST Act so as to remove the mandatory requirement of getting annual accounts audited by a chartered accountant or a cost accountant and furnishing of audited reconciliation statement in Form GSTR-9C. Now, annual return in Form GSTR-9 is to be provided on self-certified basis with reconciliation statement. Amendments carried out in the Finance Bill 2021 will come into effect from the date when the same will be notified and when the said clause also gets concurrently notified with the corresponding amendments passed by the respective states and union territories in respect to SGST UTGST Act. This amendment has shifted the onus of responsibility of reconciliation from auditors to taxpayers and is being seen as a step towards ease of doing business and cost saving to business. I would like to brief about GSTR-9C. GSTR-9C form is an annual audit form, and audit under GST includes inspection of records, returns and other related documents that are maintained by a person registered under GST Act. This entire mechanism is followed to ensure that correct information is disclosed with respect to turnover, input tax credit availed, taxes paid, refund claimed and assessment of other related compliances as per GST Act. Currently, the review is done by an independent professional who highlights the mismatches to the taxpayer. The existing process of audit enables the timely identification of gaps. To achieve this result by self-certification is very difficult. The GST regime is considered as a trust-based taxation mechanism wherein a taxpayer has to undertake a self-assessment of his tax liability, file returns, and pay taxes. However, apparently it seems that all taxpayers are honest, but this is not true, and consequently a robust audit mechanism is necessary to implement. A variety of steps are required to be taken by the government for apt implementation of the GST regime, and audit is one of the many of these measures. It is better to detect the disease in advance than prevent it later on. We will discuss the benefit of GST audits to enable the listeners to decide whether this move of authorities to scrap GST audit by a professional is a beneficial move or not. Place of supply and the type of tax paid is verified during audit. Thus, although you pay full taxes, you can get a penalty for paying it under incorrect place of supply. Correct classification of HS and SSC is necessary since the rate of GST are determined on the basis of the same. Auditor verifies the same and the exposure is unknown at the time of audit itself. Input tax credit is also exhaustively checked by the auditor, and any mismatches are highlighted to the taxpayer, enabling them to reverse the credit as well as correct their procedures and systems for future years as well. Thus, all these checks would reduce the risk of litigation, less observation during departmental audit, which would resultantly reduce penalties and interest at a later stage. Further, revenue is recognized differently in accounting and GST law. For this reason, it is essential that the reconciliation statement be certified by a CA who is proficient in both accounting aspects and GST law. Thus, GST audit by a CA ensures the maker-checker concept, thereby detecting inconsistencies, lapses, errors, and ambiguities, if any, in compliance with the provision of the GST law. Audit should not be seen as a cost to the taxpayer, rather, it is an investment for him, the benefits of which are reaped over a period of time. Further, ICA also filed a representation for seeking a withdrawal of the budget proposal to do away with mandatory annual audit and reconciliation statement certification by a chartered accountant. The reasoning given by the institute is that pros of GST audit outweigh its cons. GST audit results in significant tax collection for the government and provides for a compliance check on the data furnished by business in their GST return. Hence, it is advisable that GST audit should not be scrapped.
Stay tuned for more talks with experts from HSAG.